morning, everyone. It is 9:47 on a Saturday, and I wanted to start a new vlog because the next 3 or 4 weeks for me are going to be really chaotic, and I want to make it more chaotic by documenting what that whole process is like for me. So for a bit of context, I started my new job this past week. I just had one day and it wasn't even a full day of work. It was like a training day, but I kind of like just had to jump right in. Like there wasn't really a lot for me to train. It was just kind of learning on the job. I'm doing some digitization projects for a nonprofit that works with libraries, which is really exciting because that's kind of like exactly what I want to learn more about and develop more skills in. So yeah, I'm excited to like start, you know, digging more deeper into this. And then the second day they had their like a conference. Coincidentally, it was my second day, so I went to that. So I haven't had like a real week of work yet. It is part-time, so it's just 2 days a week. But I also signed on to the lease of one of my good friends who lives in the area, so I'll be able to live with him for the temporary position that my job is, and hopefully look for some other work and see if I can like stay there longer or not. We'll see. But yeah, I haven't actually like really moved in yet. I'm also going to be traveling through this process before I actually move in and like get settled into my work. It was kind of like a trip that I had planned for a couple of months, and my employers know that I'll be gone for 2 days and then back. So it's gonna be a little hectic, but I feel like this is a really great way to document. I feel like this is a lot of what your 20s are like, at least for me so far, is just moving places, being very transitional. And I think I need to remind myself that like that is something that I can enjoy as well, and it doesn't have to be only stressful, even if I am feeling very stressed about it right now. But yeah, I thought vlogging this would be motivating to me to kind of see the broader story and picture of it in my life. I'm gonna now start making a list for stuff I need to pack from my apartment, and then go downstairs where all of my like dorm and apartment stuff is and start sorting it more. I really don't want to do it, but I feel like I'll feel better about it and I won't dread it as much if I just get started a little bit, even though that feels really uncomfortable right now because I don't feel like I have a full picture of what I need. I've seen the apartment that I'm gonna move into, and I have photos that my roommate sent, and I can like definitely ask him for stuff, like what he has, to see if there's stuff that I don't need to bring that like we could share. But I feel like a lot of more detailed stuff, like if there's any shared stuff in the kitchen or anything, I'm gonna have to wait till later this week to start sorting it out. But I think I need to just like sit down and really think and be like very specific and intentional, especially since this is definitely a temporary living situation. 3 months, maybe more, but maybe not more. It's a little weird because I don't know exactly how long, how much I need to pack for. So it's not like I'm packing up my whole room and taking it with me, which in some sense I kind of would have liked that better, because I feel like I'm never able to fully enjoy and use all of my items that I own. And I feel like that's something like that I was really frustrated by like this summer and last year being in college. It's like whenever I come back, I go to my childhood home and then I have to like fit everything back into the room again, knowing that I'm not always using all of my items, if that makes sense. But at the same time, I think it's a good exercise in trying to like declutter and be more minimalistic, which I feel like I want to try to return more to, especially because I think it'll be really helpful for my anxiety. But yeah, it's just stressful kind of figuring out what the essentials are, and because it feels like I can't bring stuff that I don't necessarily need on a daily, weekly basis. So I'm just gonna kind of type through that and then take a look downstairs. Okay, so my mom had kind of written down some things that we were talking about. So we brought a lot of these kind of smaller furniture items, not necessarily like the bed and dresser and desk, but some other stuff to the apartment the other day when I was there to sign the lease. And then these things, I texted my roommate Cole to ask if he would be willing to share or if he has them. He has a lot of allergies, so I also totally get it if he wants to keep things separate, but I'm just waiting to hear back from him. And then I think once I get a sense of that stuff, I can really like start doing nitty-gritty packing. So I think I'm gonna focus now on just packing personal stuff, like for my room, and like for hobbies and stationery and desk stuff. And yeah, because I was so stressed and procrastinating it this whole weekend, I really, as I said, have not done much, but I'm gonna try to make this as pleasant and fun as possible. I even was like going through my Pinterest board to see like the interior design style that I wanted. So I think I might make like a little latte or something and then put music on, and I'm gonna just try to make it fun because I feel like I've been pushing this off and it's been stressing me out, and the only way that I can move past that is to just start packing. So that's what I'm gonna do, and hopefully I'm not stressed by the end of the day and I can actually get most of it packed. This is kind of gathering all of my stuff to move into the apartment. We brought some furniture the previous week, but this is kind of like my personal items, and we also put my mattress and bedding in the car already. So the only thing kind of left right now is kitchen supplies and like groceries and food, and my clothes, which I'm not gonna bring just yet because I'm traveling in the next week, so I kind of want to be able to like pick my clothes out from everything available. So yeah, we're gonna leave in a couple hours. My parents are at a meeting now, and then we're gonna all drive out to the apartment together to kind of move stuff into my apartment. Also, low-key, I have not been feeling super great the last couple days. I've had like really kind of tight sinuses every night with like a headache, and I've been feeling just very like dry in my throat and kind of like losing my voice the last couple days. I know yesterday I walked to a restaurant with my friend to take her out for her birthday, and it was like cold at night. Sorry, the microwave keeps beeping. It was kind of cold at night, and it was like a 45-minute walk, so I don't know if that has something to do with it, especially since the restaurant was pretty loud and we were talking a lot, so I kind of like lose my voice pretty easily. But the fact that I like have just been feeling like very groggy and kind of cloudy recently makes me a little nervous that I'm gonna catch a cold, because I have been like very stressed about the next couple weeks. So I made some emergency, I think it's like the super orange flavor. I'm in my apartment and I have so much unpacking to do. But yeah, tomorrow will be like my first day of work, going in by myself, driving myself, because my mom was with me the last time. So fingers crossed that I'll be okay. I decided to start my work shifts around 8:30, so I have to like, I'm gonna try to leave a little bit early because I don't know if there's like schools and school buses I have to I have to watch out for. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff, and I feel like it's not gonna feel complete until I bring my clothes and kitchen stuff and my dresser next time. But other than that, I have most of my stuff here, so I have to figure out how I want to organize it. So the last couple days I've just been going to work, and today I finally had a free day because I don't work on Fridays, so I could like organize my stuff. It's still not how I would like it yet. I think this always happens to me when I'm in a new city, especially because I'm someone who didn't grow up in a city, so it's very like overstimulating for me and can be stressful because I feel like there's just a lot happening. I need to use my car to like get to work and stuff, which is stressful because I don't really like driving and it makes me very anxious. So it's definitely been an adjustment and I'm getting better at it. And I think although my anxiety has definitely been very heightened recently, just I need to remind myself that in the past when I've moved to new places, like for summer internships, I was feeling the same way, and then over time I became more comfortable. So that's what I need to remind myself, and just like reminding myself to like help myself build trust in myself and belief that like even if I'm anxious about something I can still push through it, if that makes sense. So yeah, I am excited to have the next couple days this weekend to settle in and get organized more and hopefully get a little bit more lay of the land. I think that'll help me not feel as anxious. And it doesn't help that daylight savings happens, so it's like gets dark really early, so it makes me not want to ever like leave the house. So I think I need to just settle into like my new rhythm. I got some command hooks the other day, so like this type, because I have a calendar that I want to hang up. But my posters have been like on the floor for a week, so I'm gonna finally try to arrange them and hang them up. I had this piece of paper that was from the Le Sserafim album, and I didn't realize it like senses your fingers.